Yeah, it's the originator, Jaz-O, Brooklyn forever, Marcy's king for real, Kings County Entertainment. Shout out to Firework, Global Star Lifestyle, real rap.
And them gangsters ride on. East side, west side, come on. And them gangsters ride on. North side, south side, come on.
Black talent making me spill a half a gallon. Who the fuck to the man couldn't be an Allen? Back pocket to the concrete full of raw heat. Somewhere raw meat, don't wanna make him all weak. Three bodies at, three body bags, that's a rap. Take away, do you understand the aftermath? Forget that, best of got them all weak. On me, cause I'm so strict.
You have the choice to decide what you want to hear. If you feel as though this video or this music is corny, don't change to it. Change to what you want to hear. Exactly. If you want to listen to Marvin Gaye, all that, you could actually do that on the internet. In a minute. That's the beauty of it, man. But you know, I respect that everybody reserves the right to do what they choose.
Exactly.
It's just that the problem really arises when the music business becomes so much more business and a whole lot less music.
Okay, like you getting a deal. And all the music, you like your heart and your soul, you pour into this music. They say, oh no, scrap this out.
Yeah, scrap this because our target audience is not going to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Or like in my case, people that will fit into my demographic to like BET, so on and so forth. Like we're dead people. Because they don't consider us at all when, you know, with the music that they're putting out, you know, with the music that's being pushed. Everything that the majors are pushing, we're dead people. Like we don't even exist anymore. It's about, you know, it's about the kids because the kids are more impressionable. You know what I'm saying? The kids have a lot less knowledge about what hip hop really is. I mean, to be sure. What's playing now on BET is not hip hop. It's not. You know what I'm saying? And like people might say like, oh, Jazz is disrespectful. I'm not disrespectful. It's like I'm always looked at a certain way because I'm telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. I'm not complaining. I'm not hating. I'm telling the truth. And if anybody even want to say I'm complaining, I'm like, yo, our country, according to history, is based on somebody complaining. It's based on, and it's cool to complain. I mean, as long as you're doing something about it, you know what I'm saying? I never see anything like somebody complaining about something, like, all right, we'll do something about it. You know, you can kick the tire if you got a flat tire, but, you know, reserve some of that energy to fix your flat.
Oh.
You know, it's cool.
Definitely. That's a good jewel.
But, you know, it's just a problem. It's a problem, like, hip-hop is not dead by any means. It's just that you have these attorneys, you have these entertainment lawyers who are calling all the shots and making all the moves in the music industry. It's something that they don't really have knowledge of. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like lawyers are for legal matters,
contracts,
and they're legal matters in music, you know, to protect us and so on and so forth. But when you got lawyers saying, yeah, my boy over here, like, yeah, let's do a collab. You know, I got such and such. I don't want to name artists. Yeah. You know, I got such and such. You got such and such. Let's have them do a collab. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna promote it this way. Woo, 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 woo. You know, now I got this new artist. You know, I've seen people's relatives that get signed by like the president of major labels, and no talent whatsoever. But they were signed by the president, so their budget is this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it had nothing to do with their talent, had nothing to do with the song they had. And that's what this shit is about for the most part.
So who you know right now.
It's a lot of politics. You know, when you're talking about major record labels and major deals, you know, a lot of times also if you put your package together right, you know, you may get something. But for the most part, it's a lot of game, and if you're not pushing their agenda, then for the most part they ain't fucking with you. You gotta go on. You gotta do it on your own. Like for the most part, I do a lot on my own, and I'm not saying that there are no majors that will fuck with me. It's just that I'm not really knocking on any doors right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I do what I do. You know, I make music, and I'll always make music.
Now, my question is, are you not knocking on the doors because you looking at the game as the independent side right now? Would you look at that like from the independent and the internet versus the label right now? Is it better to go independent and sell 200,000 copies and get all the kickback, or is it better to get the fame and go with the label and the CD?
You gotta sell a billion records and make the same amount.
So what's the going rate now for artists per album? But they got like 360 deals right now.
They got 360 deals. That's slavery. I mean, I can't see a record company get all my money. Like, and the reason why they really propose that and they really put that into motion is because number one, you got so many artists out here who are thirsty for deals. Okay. And two, the fact that they feel that whatever they do for the artist, you know, as far as creating their brand, okay, that the record company as a company should reap the benefits all around. If you know, if the artist hits television, okay, all of that stuff that they reap, they should.
So back in the day, it was never like that. It was like you sell these albums, we get this, you do your shows, you make your money on the side, merchandising.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Merchandising, everything. We eating this reality, so.
Yeah, I don't play. You know, it is what it is.
Jaz-O eats healthy, man. Salad. You feel what I'm saying? For all the people that, you know what I mean, it's the healthy choice to eat the salad, you know.
I don't eat it all the time, but I eat it.
Yeah, definitely. So, let's go into your album. I heard you got an album coming out. I want to speak on that. Okay. You working on an album. You getting it distributed on iTunes, Rhapsody,
Amazon,
eMusic, probably Nokia, LimeWire.
Yeah, something that most anybody can do. They just don't want to do it, and they don't want to do the work. And then a lot of people aren't familiar with the work involved. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To create yourself. I actually have something out now called The Marksman on TuneCore, and it's also, you know, it's also on the iTunes store, Amazon, and everywhere else around the world that you can get. But I have something, we don't have a date locked down, but I'm putting out an EP actually. It's called The Warm Up. And obviously the reason why I call it The Warm Up because I don't think that people are actually going to be ready for how I'm going to hit them when I hit them with an
album. It's
like
the layup line.
Right. It's a layup line. Y'all got to get warmed up. You got to condition your mind so you understand who the fuck I am before you hear the album. Because when you hear the album, I mean, motherfuckers gonna think I'm everybody from, I mean, the whole spectrum from. They gonna think some people gonna think I'm God. Some people gonna think I'm Satan. And the scary part about it is that I couldn't even answer them myself. So, but I'm good people. I think that will come.
That's so when we gonna get that? The warm up.
It's gonna be in the first quarter.
So the Marksman, Google The Marksman is out. So everybody, I know y'all in tune with Google. Google also cut me to check because I'm saying your brand.
No doubt. Check in the mail.
And I do marketing. Google The Marksman, Jaz-O, Jaz-O.
Or what I do now is Jaz-O. But it'll come up either way.
Yeah, Jaz-O. Jaz-O. Jay-Z space O.
Either way.
Either way.
No space. No space, or if it has the dash, it's
Exactly. So The Marksman is out, iTunes, Rhapsody, all that. Go and get that. You know, we always gotta plug the new albums that's out right now. It's definitely hot. Let's go to the next subject.